I think the reason you haven't been on radio, and just this is going to be a compliment to I'm going to ask you something here in the form of a compliment, is maybe you don't have the face for radio.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Maybe you're Pretty Boy. So where'd you get the name Pretty Boy Cuv?
Okay.
Like, tell me you didn't give it to yourself.
No, I didn't. And
you're like, what are you saying? I'm Kanye West. I'll give myself whatever name
I make sure to tell people this. I don't want to say their names because I don't want to blast them, but there are some girls on the Acadia volleyball team who gave me that name in first year university when I started rapping. I came up to them. My name before was Boy Cuv, and that sounded too much like J. Cole, who's my favorite.
True.
I didn't want to copy that name. So I came to these girls who may or may not have had some sexual chemistry with, and I was like, yo, can you guys think up a name for me? I thought it was going to be totally different than what they gave me, but they were just like, you're pretty. I'm going to call you Pretty Boy Cuv.
Was like, Cuv something did people call you Cuv before that?
Yeah. That's been my nickname since junior high.
I can see with the last name just kind of...
And I was thinking about just taking the Pretty Boy away because people who don't know that story think I'm a cocky kind of guy. And so Cuv by itself isn't bad.
It's not bad, but I got to say, and this is my compliment to you, I've seen you perform, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 times or something like that.
Holy shit.
And there's no reason for you not to have a little cocky.
Yeah.
I kind of like it in a way because it is a little bit, you know, I mean...
I'm different on
anyone who
stage
says, yo, I'm Pretty Boy, or anyone who says they're pretty or they're rich or whatever, of course they're going to get people coming at them about that. But I think one of the things that you kind of do is almost like you're going to taunt a fool into trying to battle and trying to rap you, or, you know, trying to rap at you.
Oh, yeah.
How long have you been rapping?
Started first year university, so this would be my, second 2 years. Like 2 years really rapping. Yeah.
Really?
I think the first time I ever wrote a rap was 3 years ago, though. Yeah.
That's not very long.
And I wasn't recording, though, until first year university. I'm in third year now.
What are you taking?
Political science. I'm trying to get into the honors program. Trying my best. And that's such a throw-off. People are...
No,
I'm on stage rapping about some crazy shit that I'm at school just trying to get this 3.8, you know?
I feel like it makes a lot of sense. Like, very good rappers are very intelligent. It's a very intelligent game to be able to do it properly.
That's true.
And I think international relations... Well, you're not doing international... I kind of pulled back my hand there. I have a degree in international relations, so I'm already feeling what you're doing there. With, you know, how people move. I think it helps with even the way we interact with each other. We can kind of see why people are doing what they're doing. You're like,
sure.
Oh, I see your motivations, your history and your economics colliding to make you do things. I get you. You enjoy university?
Yes. First year university, I was just caught up soaking it all in, and I wasn't really focusing on my studies, to be honest. My mom, who's listening, she could testify to that. She was not the happiest with my grade point average because compared to my high school, it was bad. So yeah, first year it was all about the women and the drinking, and then I had to kind of step my game up this year, especially because political science in the first 2 years is nothing. It's kind of like high school English, how easy it is, and then once you get in that third year, they may have you I have to buy 24 books for 2 of my classes.
Damn.
Which is crazy.
Damn.
I'm reading 200-300-page books a week and doing a paper on them once a week, you know? It's a whole different game.
How's that affecting your writing? Yeah.
It makes it so I'm telling you, every song that you've heard of me, I wrote that verse in 30 minutes. 30, 45 minutes.
So writing raps for you is easy.
It's just like, ooh, but I have to be alone in my own little space.
Right. How long does it take you from when you get, like, if I said, here's a beat, and let's say you like it, I guess. Yeah. How long from there till those 30 minutes where you write the song? Like, is it instantaneous, or is it like, I need a day, I need a week, and then I'll sit down and hit you with 30 minutes, and boom, there's a song? Does that
you'd have to give me, no, it's not like that. I'd say 45 minutes.
Really?
I'm not kidding. Yeah, if I'm really feeling the beat.
Yeah.
That's how I started off, just going on YouTube, finding these beats, and just writing these quick songs.
So it comes fast.
And what I do, and what makes them sound so good, is I just practice. So when I get to the studio, I can drop, Centerline Studio? Yeah. They hate me there because I'll go there with about 15 songs and drop that in 3 hours.
Wow.
Because I have them practiced, I don't mess up, and my voice is completely clear.
Right.
I take advantage of that $20 an hour, I'll tell you that much.
I think that's the only way that studios' time should be looked at.
Yeah.
I really think there was that when, like, budgets got really big in rap in, like, late 90s, early 2000s, like budgets got really, really big for commercial rap, that people would just waste time. Like, they'd rent a studio for 2 months and just sit around and smoke weed in the studio. And like, what are you doing? And then budgets started to come down because nobody's selling records. So suddenly it's like, I don't know how to do my process because I'm so used to sitting around and eventually doing something, that it was the people and the independents. Like, you see everybody's going independent, but you cannot waste time in that studio if you have thin margins. Like, as an independent, you know, you need those margins to work, and you cannot be. And I don't know why you'd want to. I mean, I've been in the studio recently trying to record some things of my own. I find it funny when a producer will say, like, it's cool, we'll put it together later. It's like, well, how am I going to perform that then?
Yeah.
Like, I want to go through that perfect every time.
I want to perfect it.
I don't want to be like, yeah, well, I'll just pick it up here and you put it together later. I know that happens a lot, but it's a weird thing. What inspires you to write?
Okay.
So you get a beat, you're feeling it. What makes you go where you go?
It's crazy. When you listen to my mixtape that's coming in early March, every song I was in either a happy mood or an angry mood, and you can tell. Like, it's when I get in one of those moods. When I'm mellow, I'm not writing. I'll tell you that. It's when I'm angry. If something happens back home, like one of my best friends will go to prison, or like I'll break up with a girl who I had a really strong bond with, that's when I'll write my best songs. And then when I'm happy is when I'll write a radio type song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I'm mellow, I have writer's block. It's crazy.